Shut up and sit down.
Hey folks, this is Too Short to Be Shy with another edition of Kinda All Over the Place. And this is episode 6. We have another installment of my fun and interesting conversation with my old friend and former lover. We'll just call him Zen, or Zan, or maybe even his real name. I'm not sure. I also have some additional information about Ducktape, who I spoke about in the previous episode. Like, for instance, how he got his nickname. Well, apparently he showed up for his first day at work at one of his jobs with a car that was pretty much held together by, you guessed it, duct tape. Isn't it good for pretty much anything? So he was known as Ducktape from that day forward. I asked the medium if Ducktape thought it was ironic at all that we had talked about the afterlife and how he didn't believe in the afterlife before he died. And she said something along the lines of, once you're dead, your way of thinking is very different. You have different priorities, and, your beliefs may change. I mean, I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was something along those lines. But I definitely found it ironic that he was very much not into past lives, what happens in the afterlife, and all of those type of spiritual things. And yet here I was talking to him after he died. So, sometime after Ducktape died, I got a phone call on my smartphone. I think I had the Evo back then. It was really soon after smartphones hit the market. So it would unlock when somebody called you. And so anyway, I got a phone call and I don't remember anything about that phone call. I have to wonder if it was just like a hang-up call or something. But once the call ended, something very strange happened to my phone. I believe that Ducktape actually took over my phone. It brought up a notes app and just started hitting buttons like seemingly by itself. None of it really made any sense. It was mostly what looked like binary code. In fact, a nephew of mine later looked at it and tried to figure out what it might say in binary, and I don't think that really went anywhere. But yeah, my phone, it just kept going and going and going. Finally, I just stopped it. I don't know how long it would have gone if I hadn't have stopped it myself. I really truly believe that was Ducktape trying to let me know he was there, maybe even try to communicate something. Maybe he was just showing off a skill he had just learned. Sort of like in the show Ghosts, where Trevor can touch things if he really concentrates. When talking with my sister about Ducktape, he really comes across as somebody who is really messed up, drug addicted, dishonest. And yeah, it's possible he was all of those things. I felt at the time, and I still feel, that he was much more than that. He was intelligent and thoughtful and funny and sexy. And I just hope that he found peace in the afterlife. And who knows, maybe I'll see him again. There's probably more to the story that I just don't remember. It has been 13 years, and you're going to have to forgive me, but I don't remember all the details. Just know that he was somebody that impacted my life, was there when I needed someone, and I got to experience true devastation thanks to him. But maybe it helped me grow as a person. So I can't really be mad at him. Kind of wanted to be mad at him for dying, but like he said to the medium, he saved me a lot of trouble. I guess that's a silver lining, folks. Ducktape had big ideas and big dreams, one of which was to have his own condom company with the name Wife Beaters. And of course, me being the idea person that I am, I came up with the design for the box in the shape of a t-shirt. I, to this day, still think about how to make wife beater condoms. I just know that people will have a problem with the name. The shirt box may make it cute enough to where people won't take it seriously, but come on, folks. Wife beaters? Oh, and I did come up with some slogans like beat it up with wife beaters. I know, it's so ridiculous. This is how supportive I am, though. Even in death, even 13 years later, I'm still thinking about how to make his dreams come true. I think I need to work harder on my own. Side note, for anybody paying attention, if you ever notice that the podcast hasn't dropped on or around the 10th of the month, just know that I'm dealing with a lot of frustrating things such as computer problems, internet problems, and even eye problems. Don't ask me why my eyes give me trouble. I should probably go see an optometrist, but I probably won't. Anyway, be patient. I'm trying to be consistent. I really am. But between being tired all the time and the aforementioned problems, sometimes it's going to be late. I will keep trying to do my best. And I hope you'll have patience for me and the show. I appreciate you listening, and I hope you keep tuning in or clicking your mouse to listen or whatever you do. All right, and now we are ready for another installment of my conversation with the zany old friend of mine and former lover. Let's get into it.
If you follow the rules in this country, I mean, this still is like the best place to make a life for yourself. You know, it still is a place you come to. If you follow the rules, chances are you're going to have a decent, peaceful life, you know?
Right. Well,
but
how do you feel
not
about...
so much anymore. I don't know. It's getting a little dicey here, man.
Right. Well, how do you feel about the whole ICE thing and undocumented?
I don't think there should be any undocumented people in this country. It's totally draining our resources. We can't feel sorry for every motherfucker in the world. We need to take care of our own people first. We're not taking care of our children. We're not taking care of the elderly. We're not taking care of our middle-aged people that are working.
How they're handling it?
Absolutely agree. They are committing a crime. They broke into this country. They should be dragged the fuck out by their toes. They are lawbreakers. If I broke into Russia, you think they'd fucking sweet talk my ass to the border? I'm serious. Go anywhere else in the world and walk into their fucking country and tell me what happens, dude. They will shoot your ass or throw you in jail. We're the only place on earth that goes, oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you when you crossed my wall? Did you get hurt? Fuck this bullshit. This little baby ass fuck. That's because there are no men anymore, I'm telling you. You go out there and take care of these fucking problems. God damn it, the world's a brutal place. And when people don't follow the fucking rules, it gets bloody. And that's the way it should be, because you have to maintain order. We have no order in this country. Look at those riots. Those were not protests. Those were riots. Those people were destroying fucking everything, lighting shit on fire, blocking the roads, assaulting each other, assaulting ICE people. That is not a protest. That's a fucking insurrection, man.
Yeah, I mean, ever since I got rid of cable, I don't see anything.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything on cable. I just see shit on X.
Right.
Yeah, because I can find out if it's true or not. Like that, you know? I don't look at any other news anymore. I'm fucking tired of everyone lying to me. Like, I don't know, man. I tried to get my mom to listen to, like, Tucker Carlson and Megyn Kelly because that's her thing, you know? Mm-hmm. She's a Christian, and that's how she grew up. So I was trying to find someone that's not just always negative bullshit, you know, like the news, you know? Somebody that could just inject some decent shit into things once in a while, which is almost impossible to find anymore. You can't find anyone just with a decent story. It's always got some kind of fucking, there's some kind of vehicle hidden in that story. You know, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think it's coming back to that we were saying in the beginning. I just think everyone just doesn't believe fucking anything they see anymore. Now we have AI, and I'm going to need AI to tell me if a video I saw is real or not. And that has been my all end thing in my life because I come from the 80s. So if there's an audio recording or video, you're guilty, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. There ain't no way to fake that shit. But now we're fucked.
Right, yeah.
Everything I knew, like if you grew up in the 80s, as AI is just, dude, we're in a different fucking world, man.
So I wanted to run sort of hypothetical. I ran across this woman who wanted some advice. A few years back, she had met this guy who is Mexican. And she thought he was kind of cute. And they
Is she
got
white?
to talking. Yes.
Okay.
Far as I know, I believe that she's white.
Yeah. Race used to not matter to me, but all the minorities made it matter. So now I have to ask. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I used to not care.
It's okay. So anyway, apparently, okay. So this guy had shared with her that he'd come over here when he was a kid via his stepdad or something
From Mexico. Oh, okay.
And he died before he could get him legalized or something. And even though he's I don't know, in 20s, 30s, I'm not sure how old the guy is, but he's still trying to get legal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's an illegal immigrant.
Yeah.
So anyway, you told her this whole sob story, and anyway, she thought he was kind of cute, and he seemed like, just this tiny little Mexican guy who...
Is he just trying to get his citizenship?
Maybe,
yeah.
But anyway, so she was attracted to him, and so she ends up going over to his house, and they get intimate. Well, right off the bat, he was way more aggressive than she had planned on.
It's culture.
Is it? Do you think?
Cultural, dude. We're very nice people here. I'm telling you, Americans are really nice, dude.
I'm trying to remember some of the details. So even though he hadn't planned out any role playing or anything, he's all trying to do that whole edging thing with her, and the weird thing is he can't even get it up. Later he explains why, but he's rubbing her clit and stuff so hard, and she keeps asking him to ease up and trying to direct him.
Maybe he hadn't been with that many women, I don't know.
Maybe trying to direct him to doing it better. But it gets to the point where, he turned out to be a lot stronger than she anticipated.
Jesus,
so
man.
She's like, well, I'm just going to have to ride this out until he's fucking done or decides he's going to be done. And so, because she didn't stop it, she felt like it wasn't sexual assault. But it definitely wasn't pleasant.
Yeah, it's a gray area because she... she didn't feel like she could say anything. I get it.
Well,
that's cool.
right. She wasn't sure if he was going to get more aggressive and hurt her.
Everybody interprets things to try and keep themselves safe, dude. I get it.
Right. So she basically got out of there as soon as she could. I think she texted him a day or two later and explained how traumatized she felt, traumatic she found that. And he's like, oh, I'm taking some sort of medication and I went off of it, he went back on the medication.
And I don't know.
And that's why he couldn't get it up, and he was taking his frustration out on her. He actually admitted that.
Jesus Christ.
So here's the thing:
if there's a beautiful naked woman in front of me and my penis won't get hard, the first thing I think of is I need to punch this bitch in the face. I mean, God, what the fuck kind of world do we live in? Fucking, what the fuck?
Right. So now, here's where the advice comes in. This
you stupid motherfucker! God, fucking, what the fuck? I mean, God damn. Jesus Christ.
Right. And here's the thing is, he damaged her clit so bad that,
God,
she
right.
cried every time she peed for, 3 weeks.
Dude.
It's what woman likes her clit being rubbed that hard? But anyway, so here's where she needed the advice. Does she or does she not anonymously tip off ICE? Because now with
shit, I'll tip him off. I got the number on my phone right here. Absolutely, man. I got his name. I'll tip him off right now. I have no problem with that. Absolutely. I follow the law, dude. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I am.
I could get the information from her, and
dude, I'll give you the number. You can turn them. It's not a problem.
Well,
Dude, don't even get all morally really. This motherfucker broke the law. This motherfucker is mentally retarded. This motherfucker has no cultural fucking identity to ours at all, which is shocking because south of our border is all of the people in the world that share pretty much the same values as us. Most of them are Christian. Most of them really uphold family. and morals. And it's crazy that we shit all over Mexico and all those countries down there. We help people on the other side of the world. We should be helping Mexico and all these other countries that actually like us. You know, we actually have things in common with them, you know?
Right, but here's the thing is, like, after a few years, she began to stop thinking of it as a gray area and more of a sexual assault. And she, you know, it's been so long, there's, like, no evidence, and there's, you know, who's gonna believe her type thing. So it's more of a, well, I can't get him for that, but I can get him for this, like a vengeful thing. So does that make it right or wrong?
I don't think it's vengeful. I mean, shit, dude. I don't think it's vengeful at all. I mean, the gas station I worked at, nothing but Mexicans that came in there, hard workers, man. Construction guys, they're great, but I'd have called the ice on them, but shit, every one of them had a passport. And when they came in and bought beer, I saw all their IDs. So, you know, it's not like, yeah, it was a good lesson, actually, because I was like, you know, there's probably people like my mom that sit home and watch Fox News, and they would be convinced that at least a percentage of all these Hispanics is illegal. You know what I mean? And like, working there for 6 months, I realized, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 of them out of 100, but I've seen at least 100 passports, work visas. You know, they used to come in with paper. Dude, because it was right after Minnesota, dude. These guys would come in, put beer on the counter, and they just throw down like a pile of documents. I'm illegal. I'm legal, you know. You're like, oh, fuck, we got a work visa, got a passport, what is this? This is in Spanish.
But you're not proving you're not Jewish.
Yeah.
Make your papers that you're not Jewish.
No, it's kind of funny how, like, I noticed that with my mom watching Fox News, like the perception, it does change your perception. It makes you think that things, you know, are happening more than they are. And, you know, it depends on how they do that play on words shit anymore in reporting. It's just disgusting. You know, the way they don't name things directly. They beat around the bush with calling things, you know, oh, that might be accusatory. Like, well, fuck, I don't know. 50 years ago, people used to write shit that just called people the fuck out. Now you're all pussies. What happened? I mean, I don't know.
Oh, man. I ran this idea by somebody else. I actually ran it through Grok. I had this idea of going into, like, let's say I had billions and billions of dollars. That's how much it would take to do this. But let's say I went into places like Chicago, and I had meetings with, like, gang leaders. And I explained to them, okay, I will pay you, like, I'll pay each member of your gang to stop doing what you're doing and create businesses and create jobs and, you know, like, programs to prevent, you know, teens from getting into crime and doing all of this. And Grok and I worked it out to where, like, it'd be a fucking utopia on this planet or in this country.
Yeah. But so where's this
like
money come that pays for them to do that?
Okay, so let's say I had $500 million and I got like 80 other people to kick in like $500 million.
Well, see, the problem is buying your way out of problems. We've been led to believe that money fixes problems. And that's the only thing that fixes problems, and it's bullshit because it's basically been a way for people to make money. If you look at all of our charitable organizations, they've all turned out to be pretty fucking shitty. But I'm not shitting on your idea, but I'm just saying that I've kind of gotten beyond the place of even considering spending money when it's a matter of behavior and a matter of raising your children properly. We need... I don't know, man. The black community's doomed, dude. I'm sorry. I just feel like they're doomed.
It doesn't help that our government paid the men of the household to leave.
No, they made these conditions possible. And that's why I get mad at civil rights, because they're not fucking ones that asked for this shit.
Right.
God damn it. They asked for it. They fucking ruined their people.
We'll give you assistance. First of all, we'll herd you into all the same communities.
It's unreal.
Where you get to hate each other and feed off of each other. And,
well, who else are they going to hate, dude?
We'll
exactly.
Pay you
it's
to
like,
make your men leave so that there's no fathers.
Yeah, fuck. You put any humans together like that. Put a bunch of white people together, you know what they do? They start going after the gingers. I'm serious, dude. It's just what happens. They do. If you have all white people, they'll be like, all right, who's different among us? Fucking redheads. Seriously, that's just what we do, man. I think we're assholes like that as
I don't think
humans.
it'll take that much to go after the gingers.
But, that's what happens, dude. And I mean, these, like the black on black violence, I mean, like they need to bear responsibility for that. First of all, you cannot have that many murders happening and nobody saying, okay, we're responsible. You can't, dude. You can't just say nobody's responsible for all these motherfuckers dying. That's insane. But, I mean, it is set up, dude. It's set up for fucking failure. I mean, really. They made it so a single mother could raise her kids and feel like she's getting everything she needs, and the father can just be locked up in jail and never see the fucking kids and everything will be fine. And like, I don't know what, 40 years later, dude, no, 60 years later, we're just like going, wow, man, this ain't working. Like really, like, dude, it's fucked. I don't know.
It was so hard for me to not be on Bill Cosby's side when all this stuff started happening.
Oh my God, that was so.
Because he was going around,
dude, heartbreaking,
trying
man.
to lift young black men up.
That whole thing was heartbreaking because it was back in the 80s, dude. That was a time when I think we had race stuff figured out. And then in the 90s, we just ruined it, man. I think we were going in the right direction back then, the Bill Cosby era. He was lifting, he was lifting fellow people up. A lot of black entertainers and successful black people
I'm talking
were
about
doing that back then.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay, yeah.
When he was actually touring colleges
and
giving speeches to black men about, like,
it's also pretty sad that he
trying to talk over the crinkling of your can.
I'm sorry, yeah.
You're okay.
I hate aluminum.
I don't know exactly what his speeches consisted of. I just got the gist that it was about accountability. Why?
That's pretty funny coming from him. That reminds me of that Norm Macdonald joke, man, about Bill Cosby, where some dumbass comedian said, I don't think the rape was so bad as the hypocrisy. Right. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about hypocrisy, not getting raped. The fuck is that? Oh, Bill Cosby, you're such a hypocrite. That's hot as fuck. Talking to black men about accountability. Again, I think my example of black community leaders just blew through the roof of this fucking conversation. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean for it to. I wasn't trying to like shut you down, but man, Bill Cosby, you just can't use him anymore. That guy broke my fucking heart, dude. I love Fat Albert.
My childhood is fucking ruined. I loved the Cosby Show so much.
Dude, it was the one comedy albums your parents would let you listen to because they were fucking clean.
Oh my gosh.
They were clean, dude. He didn't fuck. It wasn't Richard Pryor's the shit.
Dentist?
Yeah.
Over the head?
The chocolate cake and all that. Fuck, he was a genius, man.
Kid wanting water, like just to prolong.
And the fact that he called out all the other comedians for using foul language and he was raping women the whole time. Oh my God. Just unreal.
You really just never know a person, do you?
Unfucking real, dude. I mean, and it sure does show the times, dude. I mean, that was a time when, man, it was really difficult for a woman to speak up on stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She might be disappeared before it gets anywhere, Definitely never be in the field of work she's in ever again, because they were definitely all run by men back then, for sure.
Yeah, I had no idea for a long time that, all those rap video girls were like being, trafficked and abused.
Were they?
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah, we pretty much
pay for being in a fucking music video.
I don't know. Honestly, man, I think it's probably getting close to being Sodom and Gomorrah.
Oh, I mean, we're past that.
I think, I don't know. We don't have people raping in the street right in front of us.
Yes, it's not
It's in the dark and in the shadows. But when you start seeing, like, we're just sitting here talking and there's some dude raping a woman down there, it's not far off.
Well, what about that?
Have you seen the way some of these goddamn immigrants treat women, dude? Like, this is another reason why I'm all for ICE deporting everyone. They just don't value things like we do. Like, watching these immigrants stomp women in the head and punch them in the face, man.
Are you talking
like,
about that 14-year-old?
no, I'm talking about like the thousands of videos of immigrants, of fucking people from like Muslim countries, especially, where they really don't value women at all. And they will gladly slap them, punch them, throw them to the ground, stomp their fucking head in. That's unacceptable, man. I mean, the only problem, that's the biggest problem I have with any kind of immigration. Like, why would you bring people here who do not align with your values in any
But
way?
here's the thing. They'll let somebody into the country, or they escape, or not escape, but they sneak
Yeah.
in, or whatever. But
Yeah.
they know they're here, and they're like, okay.
Not enforcing the law. I know.
You're here until whatever, right? Now their visa expires, but then they don't go and
not enforcing the law.
Round them up and
no,
get
totally.
them out.
This was a mistake.
They let them stay until they've established a family and life here, and then tear them away from it. It's like,
well, that's the fault of our leaders, and they should pay for that, not the American public. They're never held accountable for anything they do. I mean, Biden and them fucking letting all those people in here. I don't understand what kind of world we live in. Like, to me, the world I grew up in, that would be a treasonous act, and somebody would be fucking in court trying to not get hung. I mean, really, that is like allowing an invasion. You're talking millions of people, dude. More people than the largest army in the world. Largest army in the world is 3 million people. We got 20 million. We got invaded by something 10 times larger than an army. I mean, and that's wrong, dude. That's wrong. Because we all have to pay for those fuckers. And that's wrong because my money, we all seen how much is going to fraud, you know. I'd rather my money helped people that I grew up with, not some fucking cunt who just set foot on this land and is like, I'm an American. No, you're not. I got fucking generations of fucking family behind me that fucking bled for this country. Every fucking white person I know does. Every one of them, your family does. I know it just because you're here. We all wouldn't be here if our ancestors didn't fight and die for some shit, man. And I don't know. It's crazy. This world's so fucked up. I can never keep the subject right. You know what I mean? The same. I'm like the ultimate stoner conversationalist with this because there's so much shit going on and it all touches each other. It's like, we're like watching
it all touches each other?
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, the immigration, it touches another form of fucking fraud in the country. Everything is all connected, you know? I mean, it's just, God, it's unreal. What a simple fucking world the 80s was.
Oh my God.
For us, you know, just your average person.
No.
You imagine the shit a kid sees now compared to what we saw? Like, the most shit I would see is Saturday morning cartoons, and then I'd be outside playing. These fucking kids are just like, oh, dude, man, this dude in Iraq just got blown the fuck up. Check this out, bro. We didn't see shit like
I asked my sister-in-law, I wanted to spend some time with my nephew who's autistic, and he's like 5.
Yeah.
I took him to the demolition derby, and nothing seemed to bother him, and he actually seemed to want to play with his shoe more than anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, I actually enjoyed my time with him. Like, what does he like? And it was a bunch of scary shit that I had nothing to do with. And I'm like, no, oh no. I have autonomophobia.
Oh,
and he's into Five Nights at Freddy's. He's just like, we haven't taken him to that yet, or we haven't shown it to him yet. You want to do that? I was like,
oh, man, my kids showed me that. I was just
will have a panic attack.
What the fuck is going on, man?
And then something about spiders with Santa heads on them or something.
Man, I was watching fucking Scooby-Doo, man. You know, like, what the
I make no bones about the fact that I miss the 80s.
Oh, dude, I wish we had Laugh Olympics back. Remember that shit with fucking Muttley and Dastardly?
I don't remember Laugh Olympics.
Oh, God, they were the best, dude. Oh, man.
But I just want to
Tom Slick and shit, George of the Jungle, Captain Caveman, Snagglepuss.
I was like, Gems,
Exit, stage left
G.I.
even.
Joe, and, My Little Ponies, and then later, like Darkwing Duck, DuckTales.
You were a little
Jungle
younger
Book.
than me, that's right.
How old are you?
I'm 62.
Oh, I do like older
I'm just
men.
kidding, I'm 51. You fucking believe me.
No, I
said
didn't.
62,
No,
you're
I
all, wow. Fuck, man, I do look old. I'm just kidding. No, no, that DuckTales, that was like a little afterwards. I did G.I. Joe. Yeah, that was great, dude. Fuck.
Fraggle Rock.
Oh, yeah, Fraggle Rock was good, man.
You
The
ever watch that
Dozers.
high?
No.
That's like the only way to watch it anymore.
Yeah, I was too young.
Remember dinosaurs in the 90s?
No, I don't
Not
remember
the
that
mama,
one.
not the mama. You don't remember that? Okay.
I do remember a stupid sitcom with people in dinosaur suits.
That's
Okay,
it.
I was just getting out of high school, so you could understand why I would be like, stupid. You know what I mean? I looked at it and was like, what the fuck is this, Alf 2.0?
You were born an old man. You remember telling me the story about, I think this is when you lived in California, you were trying to sleep and the dog kept barking?
Oh, no, that was the first house I lived in, man. The first house I bought, right in the fucking ghetto, man.
Did?
Yeah, man. I was young, and I lived in the ghetto, man. It was a rough fucking area. Like, as my wife and I were the only white people on the street, and the only other white people were next door to me, and they were fucking skinheads. Looked like a fucking halfway house over there.
There were skinheads living in the ghetto surrounded by black people.
Fuck yeah, dude. The ghetto's just like prison.
Wait, do they want to be constantly
the ghetto is just like prison, dude. Everyone just stays in their lane, dude. You know what I mean? Like racially, they all just coalesce, you know. I mean, not they all don't coalesce, they all go to their separate places.
This is one thing I don't understand about racists. Like, if you're around the people that you hate, like, how do you not have like an aneurysm or something? Like,
well, they can't afford to get away from the people they hate. You know, that's usually the problem. And I don't know, when I had friends that lived down in like ghetto areas down around LA and stuff, I was like, shit, their family just all lived there. It was just no different. You know?
Are you afraid to say what you did with the dog?
Oh, I don't think it's necessary. I mean, but
it's fine.
But yeah,
it's fine. We don't have to finish the story.
Well, I mean, they were fucking skinheads that just got out of jail. I mean, I was young. I had a baby in the house and my wife, and I just had to prove to them, you know, don't fuck with me, or I would have been fucked with the whole time I lived there, you know?
Well, but it's not like you actually hurt the dog.
No, I just put fucking bullet holes up the side of their garage. I mean, I'm glad I did too, because I saw them out there looking at them later that day, and I was like, yeah, fucking try me again, motherfucker. It's like, I got a wife and kid to protect in here, and you're acting like assholes, you know? Fuck. I don't know. Yeah, fuck.
So tell me more about this. You just said there was an allergic reaction. That's why your voice is like it is now? No, I don't know what. Something fucking got me. Like, all of a sudden. So you don't know what that was?
I have no idea. It was something I ate, something I breathed in, something that got in my system, and it lasted for about 3 months, and then it just disappeared. Nothing since.
Oh, you know what? I went to San Diego for, like, the end of 2007, like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Mm-hmm. And I ended up, I don't know if it's because I was in a cold pool with dolphins. Mm-hmm. Or what, but I got sick and it lasted like 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually got married. Like, I met my ex, got married, and divorced all within that 2 months. And I really think it's because I was sick.
Yeah.
It's the only way I could figure I fell for his bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, he literally destroyed the person I was, like, in no time.
Shit.
You ever have, like, somebody who's, like, always in your face?
Oh,
like,
God,
and you can't think?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, maybe it's just men that do that. I don't know if a man would let another man do that to him.
No, probably not.
Unless it was, like, his father or something.
Yeah.
But you were saying that you ended up with this allergic reaction. And you ended up breaking ribs?
Yeah. I was, the sinus issue. I'd never felt pressure like that before, and I was just coughing like crazy because all the drainage and my lungs were getting filled up with it, you know, and I was just hacking all over, and broke 2 ribs, but I didn't really realize I broke them. I just thought I pulled a muscle. And so I was doing a volunteer job. I was like at work holding my ribs, fucking mopping the floor with one arm and shit. I'm like kind of stupid with physical pain. I don't recognize when I need to go to the doctor soon enough. And so I like just let him sit there for fucking a month. And I finally went to the doctor, and He was like, yeah, he was looking at me like I was an idiot. You know, I was like, I pointed where the pain was. And when I started pointing where the pain was, it kind of hit me. I was like, it's probably my rib. Wow. You know, and he was like looking at me like I was a retard. He's like, it sounds like you broke a rib. Like,
and they can't really do anything about
what are
that.
you, stupid? You know? And so they took the x-ray and he's like, yeah, you broke 2 of them. And I was like, oh shit. He's like, you remember what you were doing? And I said, I've had really bad allergies and man, I've been coughing really bad. And that's when I felt it. It almost made me pass out.
Your lungs were
It
trying to
hurt so
escape.
bad. Yeah. And he goes, oh man, you know, he's like, well, be careful because they're, you know, takes 12 weeks to heal and they're partially healed, if that. And I re-broke them about a week later. I was just sitting down and a cough came on and I heard him snap. This time I heard the sound and felt it. And man, I went down. I got up out of the chair to go lay down. And fucking, I didn't even make it like 2 feet. And I was waking up to my dog licking my face. It's like, cause I got up and like passed right out. It hurt so freaking bad. I was like, oh, I coughed and I just heard this pop, pop. And I felt it. And, oh man. I was like, yeah, that's it, broken for sure now.
Was your dog licking you out of concern?
I think so. I was probably laying there. You know how when people pass out, I was probably breathing funny? You know how sometimes people be like, like breathing like a horse, kind of, just their breathing's not regulated properly. Yeah. And she probably was like, what the fuck's he doing? Is this a game? You know, but that sucked. And my voice was gone for about, I don't know, about 6 months while I worked at a volunteer job at a dog rescue. I was just trashed. I could barely even form sentences. People had a hard time understanding me.
Oh my God.
It was really bad. And then when it all healed up, this is what I was left with. I hear myself talking right now, and it's really, really funny. I don't recognize my voice. It's really kind of a mental fuck. I'm still not used to it. I like when people would come into the gas station, I'd be like, hey, how you doing, buddy? And then I'd be like, the fuck was that, man? Like I'm, you know, you live all your life with your voice and you have that voice in your head. The voice that talks in my head, me, you know, like figuring shit out in my head. It doesn't sound like this. It sounds like the old me. It's fucking a mind fuck, dude. I'm serious.
Wow.
I was just like, I talk, and I have to push really hard. It's exhausting to talk.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have to push a lot of air out.
Something scoped, maybe.
No. The doctor looked. I went to the doctor after the rib dude because he was like, you need to go see your GP, you know, your regular doctor, and just get a checkup, dude. She might be able to help you. And I was like, all right. She gave me some kick-ass medication, but she's the one that looked down my throat, and she gave me this medication because she was like, dude, you are destroying your throat. She was like, we have got to get you to stop coughing. And so she gave me gnarly meds, and it kept me not coughing for long enough for everything to kind of come back. And then it just started fading, and I haven't had a problem since. But like all this talking we've been doing, I'm pretty exhausted. Like my chest is exhausted.
Oh no. Okay. Well,
no, it's okay.
We'll definitely not talk for 2 hours.
No, it doesn't matter. This is how my life is now. It's all good. No, seriously. I mean, this is just part of getting older, dude. You know, shit wears out, man. Shit wears out, dude. You know, I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, I just have to like right now, I've never had to push air out of my body to make sound.
Yeah,
my voice has always been very strong, and now I'm like, if I don't push hard, it's like it just starts to disappear. Like I'll be whispering.
I wonder if you need like asthma medication.
No, it's just my vocal cords. Everything's been clear and opened, and I knew it totally makes sense. I was hacking bloody stuff up because I just was ripping my throat apart from coughing.
Like it.
Yeah, it was. Oh God, when she looked in there, she was like, "Whoo!" like, you know, a doctor will like see something, and you're like, "Jesus, could have hidden that a little bit from me." You know, like they look at something and go, "Oh God." Oh, sorry. Fuck. At least it wasn't like
a proctologist.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a genital issue. I mean, God, we all love going to the doctor with genital issues. Yeah.
Do I even want to know how many times you've gone to the doctor with genital issues?
Oh, I haven't actually. Okay. Thank God. Knock on wood. I do have a fucking hernia.
Oh no, to get that taken care of, dude.
Nah.
Don't be like my dad and wait for forever.
Oh God, it's been like 30 years. It's been like that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you were volunteering at a dog rescue place?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
What brought you to doing that? Like, what made you do
My
that?
mom was volunteering there,
Oh.
and I was trying to, get my mental health, get myself going, and I thought I'd get a volunteer job, so I wasn't getting an actual job and wasting anyone's time if it went to shit,
Well, remember when you were helping me with my volunteer work? You ended up sending us over to the dog
the doggy
place
over there, yeah.
Yeah, you seem to really enjoy that.
Oh yeah, I like animals. Yeah,
Do you remember that dog with the really beautiful eyes?
Yeah, the one that kept jumping on me and stuff.
Yeah, was
she
her
was a
name
cutie.
Luna?
I think so. Poor doggies.
Yeah, she was nervous. The other dogs made her nervous, but she really felt comforted by you.
Yeah. They always pick somebody out, because they're like, I think they know what's going on. They see someone come in the gate, and they're like, "Fuck, get me out of here."
I know that place was so loud.
They do their best too. It's like the place I was at. It sucks, but you do your best, And the thing is dogs in these rescues and stuff, they suffer the same way humans do. They get institutionalized, and they just kind of. It's the same thing as a fucking human, really. They get institutionalized, and when you get institutionalized, it's a lack of hope. Just from the repetition of your life.
Right.
And the fact that there's nothing there. Oh, fuck yeah, they do. Dogs. Look at those tails wagging. Fucking dogs, you kick a dog in the face and it will come back and wag its tail to you. They are the most amazing animals. I've seen people be horrible assholes to dogs and the dog still loves them. They're amazing.
I wouldn't recommend kicking a dog in the face.
No, I think people like that should be shot.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you touch children or small animals, just fucking kill them, dude. They don't deserve to be in our society. Seriously, I don't want my kids out in public with a person like that. Fuck no. We need to reinstate public executions is what we need to do. I'm serious. People are getting away with too much. It's disgusting, dude.
As long as they're not lynchings. I don't recommend lynchings.
I think there should be public hangings. That's what did it before, dude. That's what kept people safe. The reason our country was in such good shape for first 200 years is because for 1,000 years in Europe, they had public executions. When somebody raped somebody or murdered somebody, they killed them, removed them from society. No more. We don't want you having children. We don't want you procreating. We want your DNA the fuck out. And that's the smart thing to do.
All those people should be sent to like a really bad island.
No, they should just be killed. I mean, why would you want to,
No, you're right.
throw them in an ant farm, beat the fuck out of each other? They'd all be raping each other and shit anyway, eating each other and shit. It'd be chaos.
Who's going to kill all these people?
I'll do it. I don't care.
Will you? Oh,
yeah.
You don't care?
No, I'll do it. I do care. I don't want to be a murderer, but I see all these children in our country that get hurt by people like this, and I would gladly get rid of them. I would gladly burn in hell for the rest of eternity to do that. Oh, absolutely. Fuck the devil. He's a punk.
Well, folks, we'll have another installment of this fun conversation in the next episode. Until then, keep it real. This has been Too Short to Be Shy with Kinda All Over the Place, and I'm out.